Go. Okay, good evening Spartans, welcome to session number 20 of the Stay Home Spartans lockdown sessions. They are going strong so far. So what we've got tonight, guys, is lots and lots of mini circuits. So every circuit that we do is just going to be 5 minutes of effort. 5 minutes of effort, and then we move on to a different body part. We're going to try and basically get quite a bit of core work in there, a little bit of leg work, a little bit of upper body work as well. So we're just going to basically swap between the different areas of the body. So going to get us warmed up just with a little bit of moving the entire body. So we're going to start off really nice one, because we're working core, is actually just going to be for the lower back. So what we're going to actually start off with is lying flat on the back and rocking the knees from side to side. And there's two different variations of that we can go for, but I'll demo both of those. So lie yourselves down onto the floor, onto your back. And the basic one is just letting the knees just rock from side to side, keeping yourself nice and relaxed. If you find that one's a little bit easy, you want to make it a little bit more challenging, just bring the knees up 90 degrees and just let the knees fall to one side, control them up and over. Same thing on the other side. So again, just get that rotation in there. That same exercise. We are just going for 1 minute. So you're about 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left to go. Just working your way through this one, nice and easy. And again, you can vary between the two, because I think everybody, myself included, spends a lot more time sitting down in lockdown. We don't have anywhere near as many places to go. At least I don't know about you guys. 10 more seconds. From there, we're just going to come into a set of get-ups. So that's that lying down, which you already are, and standing up onto your feet. Ready and change. So we're into those get-ups. So from there, trying to get up onto your feet, stand up, and then lie back down into the next rep. It's just working between those two, trying not to use your hands on the floor. If you do need to put your hands on the floor, that's fine. That's no problem. It is not an issue. It's just getting yourself up and down. So real total body movements is all we're looking at. We're going to do a little upper body flow. Those of you that have been doing this one regularly will know what this one is. All you're looking to do is push the hips back, rock forward, chest to floor, rock back, rock forward, chest to floor. There's going to be that next one. Again, it's that push in between the two. 10 more seconds of those get-ups. And the next one is just that little flow. I want you to be on the knees on this one. Ready and change. Off we go. So even if you feel you could do press-ups on your toes for this, I want you to go for that easier version. That 3/4 press-up. Rock forward, rock back between the two. Just getting shoulders, lower back, chest warmed up. Just getting blood flowing. We're going to come into one more after this one. It's going to be a little bit of a mixture. It's going to be a minute where you get to kind of choose your own adventure, so to speak. Good, another 25 seconds, keep working. This is good. If you feel your lower back's a little bit tight, don't be afraid just to spend a few extra seconds back in that child's pose position. But equally, if you're happy enough just to keep that flow going, keep that flow going. Okay, from there, come back into all fours. And for 30 seconds, all I want you to do is just come into camel and cat. So just that arch and round. Just that arch and round. Just that. As you breathe out, look back between your own legs. As you breathe in, try and look ahead. And it's just that. Breathe out. And breathe in. Don't force the movement. After 30 seconds, we're going to change over. Pop one hand behind the head. And then it's to elbow to opposite knee. So ready and change over. So I want you to do 5 reps. Elbow to opposite knee, then up into the air. Opposite knee, up into the air. So you really contract in. Elbow comes right in. Make contact between knee and elbow. Go for 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Good. soon as you've done 5 on the right, 5 on the left, get yourselves sat on the floor, lie yourselves back onto your back, because we're going to start off with our core work. So what we're going to do, guys, okay, is going to be 4 rounds, okay? No, sorry, what am I saying? 4 rounds, 2 rounds. Where you're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for the first 3 exercises. The 4th exercise you're going to do for a full minute, okay? So there's only 4 exercises per round. You do 2 rounds, but it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest for the first 3. And then the last exercise is 1 minute long. It's 1 minute long. So what we're going to do in the first round is going to be 20 seconds of just regular sit-ups. And again, you can throw in whatever variation you want into that. Exercise number 2, be lying lower back pressed into the floor, little flutter kicks. Exercise number 3 will be mountain climbers. So press up position, knees coming in, and then your minute long exercise is just going to be a solid plank. Those are your 4 exercises. So get yourselves ready for those 20 seconds of sit-ups going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's go. So 20 seconds of sit-ups, let's go to it. So the first 3 exercises are just 20 seconds apiece. Getting in good quality reps, working hard as you can. So it's that little burst. Time, 10 seconds to rest, 10 seconds to rest. So remaining on your back, your next exercise is going to be those flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 seconds, flutter kicks. So we're trying to keep lower back pressed in tight against the floor for those flutter kicks for 20 seconds. Looking good. So guys, that's a weird sight for you to open the computer screen to, I'm sure. And time, 10 seconds to rest, 10 seconds to rest. You're over into that mountain climber position, so press up position. We're into 20 seconds of mountain climbers, driving those knees in. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's go. Try and get the knees right in between your elbows if you can. If you find that your t-shirt is slipping up or sliding off, it means your arse is too high up in the air. And just slowly stripping you. Time, 10 seconds to rest. We're down into plank position. Plank position, 1 solid plank, 1 full minute. Going in 3, 2, 1, off we go, full minute. And we just hold that solid plank. Think about what you're trying to do in that plank position. So you're trying to keep belly button pulled in away from the floor. Trying to keep braced. It shouldn't feel like you're having to hold your breath. You should be able to keep breathing the whole way through. I think I've said this a few times over the last few weeks. If you're bracing through the core, it should feel like you've just tied your belt 1 notch too tight. 1 notch too tight. So it just feels like it's pulling in just gently around the sides of the core. You're over halfway through. At the end of the round, you're only going to have 10 seconds because we're going to go straight back into those sit-ups again for the second round. Okay, so we're going to swap over in 10 seconds, but you do get your 10 seconds of rest first. So we're back to those sit-ups again. Okay, ready and relax. You got 10 seconds to get yourselves back onto your back, back into those sit-ups. We're going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Round number 2. So final round of this initial circuit. So there is only 2 rounds of it. I just want you to keep moving. Again, you can do legs bent, legs straight. You can do butterfly sit-ups if you want that variation. You could do legs elevated so you have your feet off the floor and you come into that V-sit. Again, you choose the variation. Time, 10 seconds to rest, 10 seconds to rest. Flutter kicks, so again, lying back, lower back pressed into the floor, and the legs just kick. Going in 2, 1, off we go, 20 seconds. That's it, keep the kicks quite small, so we're not trying to do big massive kicks, it's just those little flutter kicks, little flutters of the legs. Like your swimming front crawl, just little tiny kicks. Time, 10 seconds to rest. We're into those mountain climbers again, so press up position, knee comes in between the elbows and back out again. Ready, and off we go. 20 seconds of mountain climbers. swapping those feet. Here, try and get those knees as far forward as you can. Should almost be kneeing yourself in the face. Time. Okay guys, 10 seconds, then we're down into a plank. This is our, well, it's our final plank in this round. It's not necessarily the last plank. Ready, and off we go. Plank position. Now, this is the end of block number 1, but we're not going to get a rest at the end of this. We move into our most explosive block. We're going to come into a leg workout. So you'll be on your feet at the end of this plank. Squat jumps will be your next exercise. I'll demo this one as we go along. So again, if you've got anything you could trip over, so I've just kicked my mat out of the way. You guys might need to do the same thing. I'll demo as we go along though. You're over halfway through. So your first exercise is going to be squat jumps. So again, that hips down, explode up each time. If you're in an apartment, in a flat, you need less impact, that's fine. Just fast as you can, as many squats as you can, taking the impact out of it. And time. On your feet, you got 10 seconds. You've only got 10 seconds, so it's not a long rest. This is the most explosive. 2 rounds again. So squat jumps coming up first in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Hips down, explode up. 20 seconds. Really drive into it. It's 20 seconds of work. At the end of 20 seconds, the second exercise will be jumping lunges. So that's swap feet mid-air. Again, if you need lower impact, just first round, do a split squat. Left foot forward, second round, do it the other way around. Time, switch side, or 10 seconds to rest, 10 seconds to rest. So jumping lunges in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, swapping that foot mid-air. Not worrying too much about height, just trying to get a good lunge position each time. It's only 20 seconds. Third exercise is just going to be sprinting on the spot, high knees. Time, 10 seconds. So sprinting on the spot, high knees. So really driving those feet as hard and as fast as you can. Ready? And off we go. Let's go. Looks good. Let's keep going. Driving those knees up. 20 full seconds. Now, you've either got a wall sit. So if you've got a wall nearby, plant yourself in 90 degrees, hold that position. If you don't have a wall nearby, same thing. Just hold that static squat for 1 minute. Time, 10 seconds to rest. So it's either a wall sit against the wall, or if you don't have a wall, just sit down and hold that position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is your minute-long round. Let's try and hold that low down position. Like I say, if you don't have a wall nearby, you don't have to run off to find one. You can just use just that static position. So again, you should be around about 90 degrees, sitting into it. Try and keep your weight evenly spread on your feet, so you're not all weight on your toes. Equally, you're not about to fall over backwards because you're sitting too far back into it. You're staying fairly central through the feet. So again, it's 2 rounds of each one. So your next one is back to that squat jump again. But you've still got another 15 seconds of wall sit or seated squat, whichever one you go for. Last 10 seconds on this one. So again, it's a fairly intense round on each body part. 3, 2, 1, shake out the legs. Shake out the legs, you got squat jumps. Second and final round of squat jumps in 3, 2, 1, let's go, off we go. 20 seconds of work, hips down, explode up. Get good quality reps. Remember, every time you land, soft knees, so drop into it and explode up. Drop into it and explode up each time. 15 seconds in, last couple of seconds. Time. So the second exercise then of that one becomes your jumping lunges, swapping feet mid-air. So again, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, that each time. Try and get right down, try and get your knee almost touching the floor. So really, really close to the floor each time. Remember, it's only 2 rounds, of each one. Time, 10 seconds. We're back into that sprint on the spot. So driving the knees as hard as you can. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Sprint. Hard as you can. Use those arms as well. So top tip for the arms, when you're trying to sprint, don't worry about bringing them in front. Your body will kind of do that anyway. Think about bringing them back. The further back you can bring them, the more you'll transfer across the core. Time, 10 seconds. So we're back into either a wall squat or seated squat. Either one. Okay, 1 minute, off we go. Let's go. You will get a minute to recover after this one. So we get a rest every second block. So it's 10 minutes of work, then we rest. Is what we're looking to do. So it's 1 minute. I'm already regretting choosing to do this wall squat. We've still got 35 seconds left to go. So again, steady breathing. Try not to be there. Try and stay as relaxed as possible. That's a fairly good tip. Any exercise you're doing, try not to be there. You know, really grunting and groaning. Save that for max effort. If you can hold yourself and keep your breathing under control, keep everything nice and steady. As you do that, last 10 seconds. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on your feet, relax. You got 1 minute. You got one full minute. You got one full minute. So, next block. Okay, we've got another core block and an upper body block. So your legs get a good rest. So the core block this time becomes a bicycle crunch. Don't worry, I'll go through these again. Bicycle crunch, a leg raise with hip lift, and a toe touch crunch, and then it's going to be a side plank on each side. So your first 3 exercises: bicycle crunch, in and across the body, that twist through the body. Second exercise was that leg raise with hip lift each time. Third exercise, legs up, and it's that crunch through the upper body. And your final exercise, the minute long one, will be 30 seconds per side in a side plank. You try and hold your body in a nice straight line. Okay guys, get yourselves ready with that bicycle crunch. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 seconds. Again, knee to opposite elbow. This is good. So again, good quality. Try and stretch out the foot that you're not using. So it's one leg straight, one leg bent in. Imagine if you're doing a bicycle crunch, it's a bike that's fit for you, made to your height, your specs. Time, 10 seconds to rest. Leg raise with hip lift. So hands on the floor, legs up, hips down, legs down. Ready? Off we go. And remember, you're not trying to do a backwards roll. This isn't a gymnastics class. You're trying to push your feet up to the ceiling or up to the sky, not back over your head. Time. Okay guys, leaving the legs in the air. So legs still straight up. You're just going to come into that crunch where you can either reach and touch out the shoelaces or just push your chest up. Ready? Off we go. Let's go. So try and squeeze up. Rather than trying to go for multiple, like loads and loads of reps, try and crunch up, hold for 2 and then release. So it's up, hold, release. Up, hold, release. Time. So side plank, you can go on elbow or hand. I prefer hand, so I'm going to hold my body 30 seconds on that side. Ready, and off we go. 30 seconds in a side plank. You can also go on the elbow like a regular plank, but again, straight line. So if anybody's ever watched Only Fools and Horses, when Del Boy falls through the bar, that's how straight your body should be. I don't want to see hips up into the air where you're all twisted. I want to see a nice straight line through the body. At 30 seconds, I'm going to say change and I want you to roll over. Going in 3, 2, 1. Same thing, opposite side. Okay, I'm going to have to come out of it because I can't see me watch. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to be doing extra time. So again, side plank, nice straight line through the body, and then we go into round number 2, the same exercises, the same order, so it's bicycle crunch. 10 seconds more. This is good, looks good on the Zoom. 3, 2, 1, back onto your back. Let's go, back onto your back. So we're into bicycle crunch. Off we go, let's go, 20 seconds. There's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Time, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So we go that leg raise and hip lift. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hip lift, heels down, feet up. Heels down, feet up each time. Press your hands into the floor, so actually push down. That'll help you lift the hips and control that descent. Remember, it's only 20 seconds of work. Time. So again, feet elevated. This time, okay, some of you guys were flying on it last time. This time we're up, squeeze for 2, release, up, squeeze for 2, release. Ready? Off we go. Let's go. So we're not trying to have a fit on the floor. It's just that up, squeeze, release. Up, squeeze, release. So we maximize each contraction as much as we can. And time. Get yourselves ready for your side plank again. Get yourselves ready for your side plank. In 3, 2, 1, off we go into that side plank. So nice straight line through the body. You know, perfect image here. You know, what I'm seeing on Zoom. Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. All over, everyone doing the perfect position. 10 more seconds and we swap sides. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So nice quick change, it's only 30 seconds per side. This is good. 15 seconds. Now we change into the upper body block. So we're going to do 20 seconds of press ups. Yeah. Wasn't? And time, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So we're into 20 seconds of press ups. Going in, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's go, 20 seconds of those press ups. Again, if you've got any shoulder issues, just hold that press up position. But if not, let's go for the full press ups for full 20 seconds. 10 in, 10 to go. Keep working right to the end, and time. Second exercise, guys, press up position. Into downward facing dog, back to press up. Just that back, forward each time. Ready? Off we go, let's go. So again, downward facing dog, press up position. Just working between the two. Looking good. Time. Exercise number 3, guys, arcs. So just step in your hands, 3 steps left, 3 steps right. As soon as you've done that, just keep alternating side to side. 3 right, 3 left. Off we go. So your hands walk 3 steps right, 3 steps left. 3 steps right, 3 steps left. As many as you can in 20 seconds. Remember, there's only 2 rounds of these altogether. Your minute-long exercise. Everyone's favourite. Time. Okay, guys, time. Everyone's favourite 1 minute of burpees. Now, this is all out. Everything you got into this minute. Going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, feet out, feet in, jump up. Arms straight on this one. Save your energy for the press ups. So we're not doing chest to floor. Unless you really want to push it. You want to make it harder for yourself, go for it.
but it's a solid minute. Because your next exercise will be press-ups again. So remember, this is the second block, so you will get a minute's rest at the very end. There you go, that's halfway through the burpees. Let's keep moving. So you've still got the 4 exercises to do again. So press-ups, plank to down dog, arcs, and then 1 more round of burpees, and then you get a minute's rest. So you only get 10 seconds rest at the end of this block of burpees. Let's try and keep moving. 2, 1, time. Okay guys, 10 seconds, get yourselves ready for those press-ups again. It's not a long set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. By comparison, 20 seconds of press-ups, piece of piss compared to a minute of burpees. Let's get moving. If you need to, drop to the knees. It's absolutely fine, just keep moving. Try and keep the chest, the shoulders under tension. Time. Okay guys, you're into that press-up position to down dog. So again, forward, back, forward, back. 2, 1, off we go. So we are done with press-ups. You have no more press-ups at all. Good. Dream scream. Almost there, and time. So the arcs, so 3 steps right, 3 steps left. The feet don't move, your hands do all the movement. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just that side to side, just that stability through the shoulders is all we're looking to do. Right and left. 10 in, 10 to go. Then you've got your final minute of burpees. Time. Final minute of burpees. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's try and set a pace and maintain that pace. So what I don't want to see, going absolutely hell for leather and then having to stop and take a break as the set goes on. Try and keep moving, even if it means you go a little bit slower. And sometimes if you find getting your feet in, sometimes people struggle to get their feet in far enough. I say jump your feet wider as they come in. So it means that it's easier for you to get up onto your feet, down, feet out, feet in. So they land that little bit wider apart, and it means it's easier for you to jump up. So when you jump your feet in, a bit wider than you'd normally have them. 20 seconds remaining. You do get a full minute to rest at the end of this one. You get a full minute to rest at the end of this one. 10 more seconds, all the way to the end. Don't allow yourself to stop. Don't slow down. 3, 2, 1, time. Time on that one, guys. Full minute to recover. Full minute to recover. Easy that was. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Okay, guys, so this one's slightly different because what we're going to do is it's a similar pattern. But what we're going to do is do core, legs, core, legs, core, legs for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then we're going to do a minute of legs, a minute of core together, okay? Is what we're going to do. So again, it's just going to be 1 round all the way through on this one. Okay, 1 round all the way through. So your first exercise, going to keep things as simple as possible, but your first exercise is going to be sit-ups, like we've done before. Second exercise is going to be those skater squats, okay? So the skater squats are the ones where you step right out to the side, across and across each time. So it's that step out each time. That makes sense? Those are your first 2. I'll demo the rest as we go. So get yourselves ready for your sit-ups, 20 seconds. Then you got to get yourselves onto your feet, ready to go for those skater squats, because it's only 20 seconds at a time. Going in, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Sit-ups. Those of you that are training with a partner or training with a little bit less room and you don't have enough room to do those skaters, just turn it into curtsy lunges rather. Sorry, tripping over my own tongue. There's that side to side. Time, 10 seconds. Get yourselves up onto your feet. So again, you're trying to make it as explosive as you can. So that step out, touch, step back, touch. But if you don't have that room, you just turn it into that curtsy lunge instead. Off we go, let's go. So if you step out to the right, you get your left hand to touch the floor. Step out with the left, get your right hand to touch the floor. Time, okay, back onto your back. It's back into that leg raise with hip lift. So back into that leg raise with hip lift. Ready, and change, off we go. So leg raise with hip lift. Looking good. It's only 20 seconds, remember, then you're back onto your feet for another leg exercise. I'll be demoing. Time, on your feet, on your feet, on your feet. So you're coming into Cossack squats, guys, okay? So it's that deep lunge on one side, up, and deep lunge on the other. So just you shift your hips, your feet don't move. Off we go, let's go. So get as low as you can, side to side. Good. If you want an extra challenge, just keep the hips low and shift from side to side. Don't stand up. You'll really feel that challenging around the hips, the hip joints themselves. Time, 10 seconds. You're back into a press up position. You're going to go cross body mountain climber. So right knee comes to left elbow. So it's across the body. 2, 1, off we go. So a twist of the lower body. So try and get right knee towards left elbow, left knee towards right elbow, and vice. So you're getting that twist across. You've got one more leg exercise. Well, one more 20-second leg exercise. Time, on your feet. Your 20-second leg exercise. We'll squat down and pulse. So it's that squat and pulse. So again, down nice and low, pulse. Ready? Off we go. Let's go. So it's only 20 seconds. Now again, keep control of that pulse. We're not riding a tiny little horse. It's just that control up, control back down. Time. Okay guys, we're into hollow body. So onto your back. This is a minute long now. Onto your back, legs up, lower back touching the floor, and just hold that position. That's all it is. Ready, and off we go. 1 minute. So legs up, try and get shoulders and head off the floor. So lower back, top of the arse should be the only things touching the floor. If you want to make it more of a challenge, stretch your legs out a little bit straighter. And also, if you want, you can take your hands, stretch them out behind your head. The longer you make your body, the more challenging that is. The ultimate one, shift myself away from the wall, should be a dish shape. So your body is in that dish shape. So you can actually come into hollow body rocks, rocking forward and back. This is a minute long. You get 10 seconds, and then we're into our final leg exercise. The very end of it, got 10 more seconds. Keep that lower back pressed in tight against the floor. That's key on this one. In 3, 2, 1, on your feet, on your feet. You've only got 10 seconds. You're into your last one. Either seated squat or wall sit, your choice. Off we go, let's go. So final minute. You can rest your arms on your legs. I don't want to see you bracing where you've got them resting there, but you can just let your arms hang as long as you're not taking your body weight through it. You're not pushing off your legs to hold yourself there. So again, it's 1 minute, but this is the very last thing you have got to do. The very last thing you've got to do. It's for anybody that's interested, immediately, well not immediately, probably within about 5 minutes after we finish the session, I'm going on my own Facebook Live page just to answer questions on training and nutrition. If anybody has any questions, get them to me or join the chat. I'll be happy to try and answer them for you. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds. I'm going to be trying to do these kinds of things a bit more regularly on my own page, on my own Facebook page, so feel free to join me. 3, 2, 1, relax, relax. Okay guys, well done, well done. So, like I said, just there, anybody that is watching on YouTube after, you've probably missed tonight's live one, but keep an eye out. I'll be doing those as regularly as I can. Anybody that's here on Zoom, you're free to join in. Any feedback, get it to me. NGPT at Permanent Performance on Facebook, Neil Gallagher _coach on Instagram. Talk to your captains, talk to your coaches. They'll be able to get me some feedback, guys, and I will be able to put it into future sessions. But for tonight, well done. This is Neil signing off.